to the world of sports, where cricket is at the center of diplomacy yet again. The International Cricket Council has drawn a firm line, warning the Pakistan Cricket Board over its reported move to boycott the T20 World Cup match against India on February 15th. ICC's softly worded but firm response came even before receiving any official confirmation from the Pakistan Cricket Board. In an unusually strong intervention, the ICC has made it clear that selective participation in a World Cup is unacceptable and that any refusal to play a scheduled match will have serious and far-reaching consequences. ICC issued a media statement shortly after the Pakistan government made a controversial announcement on its official social media platforms, claiming that it had allowed the national team to participate in the ICC Men's T20 World Cup while simultaneously declaring that Pakistan would not play their Group A match against India. The ICC immediately came into action on the unprofessional and politically motivated move. The ICC stressed that instructing a team to selectively participate, striking at the very foundation of a global sporting event. ICC emphasized that all qualified teams are bound to compete on equal terms and strictly as per the tournament schedule. While awaiting formal clarification from the PCB, the ICC stated that Pakistan's stance is detrimental to global cricket and warned that such actions could seriously damage the sports ecosystem, which also benefits the PCB. The ICC also cautioned that decision could have lasting consequences for cricket in Pakistan, advising the PCB to find a mutually acceptable solution that preserves the integrity of the World Cup and protects the interest of all stakeholders. I'm being joined by senior sports journalist Vedam Jaishankar. Vedam, a big political diplomatic move. Cricket is once again being used as a diplomatic tool by Pakistan. ICC has come out and have reprimanded the Pakistan cricket team for selective participation. Let's say they say that we won't play the Group A match, but what if they have to face India in future matches? So skipping one match, what favor will it do to the Pakistan cricket team?
Yeah, actually we have to see what this really is. More than politics or anything, it is a blatant attempt to sabotage the tournament. Pakistan was part of ICC, and it knows at this late stage, if this is what they are going to do, they will sabotage the tournament. So ICC has to come down hard on them, because this kind of sabotage cannot be accepted. Now, they would turn around and say that Australia did it, West Indies did it when the World Cup was played in Sri Lanka. But let's get facts right. At that time, the host nations, which was at that time the PILCOM, that is Pakistan, India, and Sri Lanka, they were hosting the tournament and they were conducting it. The TV rights went to them. But subsequently, by 2007, ICC took hold of all the World Cup events, and it was their event. It was their money. It's ICC. It is not India's money. It is ICC's money for this particular World Cup. So what Pakistan is trying to do is it's trying to sabotage ICC, not India. It's sabotaging ICC. So whatever money they have to shell out in terms of penalty, they have to shell it out. And the board cannot interfere, and the government cannot interfere in the activities of the board. It's very clear. The ICC has very clearly said that there should be no governmental interference. And at this late stage, what they are doing is absolute sabotage.
Absolutely, Vedam. Reports are coming in that Pakistan is taking this decision in solidarity with the Bangladesh opting out of the World Cup. Earlier reports were coming in that the Bangladesh cricket players did not have any idea that the government is deciding to pull out from the World Cup. The players actually wanted to come and play the tournament, but because of the government intervention, they were not allowed. Their World Cup dream was shattered. And now Pakistan is coming out and now they're saying that in solidarity with Bangladesh, we'll just boycott this one Group A match to protest against the whole decision. First, you have problem with, first you had the problem over the KKR having the Bangladesh player that we had to remove due to the diplomatic tensions. And now, after the Bangladesh has pulled out, Pakistan is now, this is just attention-seeking tactics from the Pakistan cricket team?
No, more than attention-seeking, I think the Pakistan is looking at an escape clause. Because last few times that they have played India, including the under-19 match which was played yesterday, they got thrashed. So I think they don't know what to tell their people, their supporters back home, their supporters, their sponsors, a whole lot of them. So I think this comes as an escape clause for them, using Bangladesh. But Bangladesh is also stupid. The IPL event is a domestic Indian event. And the ICC tournament belongs to ICC. I don't know how you confuse a domestic tournament with an international tournament. So be that as it may, if Pakistan didn't want to play India, it should have said long time back. And it should be on some security, like India didn't want to go to Pakistan to play the Asia Cup because of what we saw as security threat. So India's matches were played in Sri Lanka. The similar way, if there was a security threat, they should have spoken about it. They can't say because they want to show solidarity with Bangladesh. That again is stupid. But I think Pakistan is really looking for an escape clause, how to avoid India. They've seen how India is playing, and they know that this Indian team will make mincemeat of their team in front of so many million people on television. So I think they're trying to avoid that, and they want some straws to clutch to avoid that.
Well, Vedam, stay with us. We have some reactions coming in over this decision that Pakistan has taken. Let's listen into those reactions. We'll come back to you shortly.
पाकिस्तान जो है अपनी क्रिकेट को बहुत ज्यादा डैमेज कर रहा है और कोई वहां पे कोई सेंसिबल आदमी नहीं है जो कि एक सीधे तरीके से सोच सके क्योंकि अगर आपने 26 का वर्ल्ड कप खेलना है और इंडिया के साथ फाइनल मैच नहीं खेलना तो आप पूरा वर्ल्ड कप मत खेलिए। आप क्यों किसी का वर्ल्ड कप स्पॉइल कर रहे हैं? आपने अगर बांग्लादेश के साथ खड़े रहना जरूर खड़े रहिए। इसमें हमें कोई दुख की बात नहीं है कि हमें कोई ऐसा बात नहीं है हमारे लिए। बट ये जो भी कर रहा पाकिस्तान और बांग्लादेश, आप आने वाले समय में देखना 2-3 सालों में इन क्रिकेट का कितना डैमेज हो जाता है।
We all know that there are people who does politics on cricket, and there are this kind of politics happens with the game of cricket for a long time, and it is the boards which should decide, and the countries in that situation which government should also react. There was a time when Operation Sindoor was happening. In that time there was a huge opinion that there should not be any kind of game between the both countries because both the countries were at confrontation. Therefore, it is a very important thing that if we want to escalate and we want to keep these kind of tensions across the two countries, the normalization of relations won't be that smooth as we expect. I hope that the government of India will take a right call.
थोड़ा तरस भी आता है, थोड़ी हैरानी होती है कि चाहते क्या है कि कहते हैं ना हमारे विनाश काल है विपरीत बुद्धि। क्योंकि अगर आपने नहीं खेलना है तो अगर आप ये मैच खेल के आपने पॉइंट्स कंसीड कर दिए और आप आगे अगर इंडिया से मिलते हैं तो तब भी नहीं खेलेंगे क्या? तो अगर ये बात आपने तय कर ली है तो आईसीसी के पास कोई आपने रास्ता छोड़ा नहीं है। आईसीसी विल हैव टू किक देम आउट बिकॉज ये तो ब्लैकमेलिंग होगी ना, ये तो कॉर्नर कर दिया। और किसके लिए? क्योंकि अब मुद्दा क्या है? देखिए रीजन ये क्या है कि बांग्लादेश को सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं। अगर आपको किक आउट करके बांग्लादेश को आप बुला लेते हैं तो फिर आपके पास क्या लोकल स्टैंडर्ड रह जाएगा? आप कैसे शक्ल बचाएंगे अपनी? पर मुझे लगता है कि वो सोच ही नहीं रहे। वो सोच रहे हैं कि देखिए सारे मतलब अपने घर को फूंक के जो है ना थोड़ी सी गर्माहट लेने के मूड में है वो। अब जानते नहीं कि नुकसान तो चलो पैसे का तो होगा। वो दे आर ट्राइंग टू फाइंड एवरी गिवन वे टू स्पाइट इंडिया, टू रिटॉर्ट इंडिया कि बताएं देखिए हम सुपीरियर हैं आपसे। पर ये समझ नहीं आ रहा कि हमारा तो मुंह लाल है सेब खा के, वो अपना मुंह लाल कर रहे हैं चाटा मार के।
Vedam Jaishankar, let's see if Pakistan, even after the ICC's warning, they still go ahead and still boycott the match for their blackmailing tactics. What possible sanctions from the ICC we can expect on the Pakistan team, and what consequences is the team is at the helm of facing because of this ill-informed decision and that they have taken?
I wouldn't call it ill-informed because Pakistan anyway knows it's going to lose 2 points. So they think that 2 points, you give up the 2 points by not playing India. But that is why the penalty has to be much higher, not just the points, And I think straight away they should ban Pakistan for a few years, maybe a couple of years. And even that PSL that they play, they should ensure that international players are not allowed to play that PSL. So if they can do these things, then it will hit Pakistan where it hurts it the most. Because we know after the bomb blasts in Pakistan and the shooting of the Sri Lankan bus some years ago, cricket in Pakistan was cut off for a long time. Pakistan's matches were played in the Middle East and elsewhere. So now cricket has just come back to Pakistan, and unless they know how to handle it, I think they're going to lose big time, because no sponsor is going to line up to cover Pakistan cricket. There's no money in Pakistan cricket. Pakistan makes money only because they play against India, which is why I think whatever is their participating fee, the money should go, yes, they should cut off their participating fee, and they should also cut off their share of the ICC money. And that would be a big blow, because that constitutes more than 50% of Pakistan's revenue. And finally, what I would like to say is, it would be poetic justice if Pakistan can be scrapped out of the tournament, because it's a sabotage.
Right.
We should not look at it any other way. It's a sabotage. They will be scrapped out of the tournament.
Absolutely.
And Bangladesh offered that playing system. That would be poetic justice.
Absolutely, Vedant. Thank you so much, Vedant, for joining me on the broadcast. Whether Pakistan decides to play this match or will face severe consequences for this blackmail tactic, only time will tell.